Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well, that teach well, while learning truth, 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet, service, scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you few sisters that are sincere, your children, shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be building off of this video that I got from the brother, the Hopeful Elect 3. And as you can see from the title, it said the mindset of the delusional B-dub, man. You see, and that's ultimately going into the so-called black woman, their mindset that they ultimately have here in America. And like I said, we're getting ready to come into a time, you see, where the Lord is ultimately about to, take away the pride from you people, man. A lot of you proud women out there, you proud men, all of you just different people that, are full of yourselves. Hey, the Lord is about to, bring all of that to a cease real soon, man, for a lot of you Americans out there, especially you women. That's why it tells you in 2nd Esdras 8 and 50, for many great miseries, shall be done unto them that in the latter time, which is that time that we're in now, that dwell in the world, because they are walked in great pride. And this is the example of, feminism movements and all of these other different types of, accolades and different things that Esau is ultimately given unto these women, especially the so-called black women here in America. And this is why they have this mindset that they have, you see. But like I said, we're getting ready to come into a time where all of that stuff is about to change, man, So I'm going to get into this video. But before I start it, fair use. I'm not getting paid for this video. This is only for educational purposes only.
Sole purpose in life is to be obedient to women. This is why we have so many men that wake up every day with a deep sense of loneliness and being lost, no sense of purpose, because they're going against nature. Men are not supposed to be going around creating their own idea of what they want to do. Men are not supposed to be autonomous onto themselves.
All right, and you hear what it is she's saying just from the little bit I allowed to play. But like I said, this is a good majority of the mindsets of these women here in America. This is truly how they feel, man. You see, and like I said, when these times come that ultimately are about to come upon the earth, especially to this place, America, a lot of you people about to get a rude awakening real soon, man. Like Yahweh Shai is about to shake the mind of you proud people, man. You see, and it's going to be wonderful when it happens, right? But I'm going to grab this precept. This is Job, right? Chapter 39. And I'm going to go straight to the point, verse 17, right? In the KJV. It says, because Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, have deprived her of wisdom, right? Neither have he imparted to her understanding. And that's talking about you women. And that's why ultimately the Lord created the man, you see, to be the head, to be the leader, to be the, the God, the authority figure, you see. And that's because women don't have it, man. You see, as it tells us in the scriptures. I'm going to grab that too real quick through the spirit, right? Because that's a beautiful precept. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, man. So like I said, women wasn't not created to rule, you see, or to be in power. You see, all of that ultimately occurred with this devil being in power, man, because the earth is in the hands of the wicked for a short period of time. And this is all of the stuff that he have ultimately set up, but that's not the true order of how things really supposed to be ran, right? And that's why Yahweh Shai is getting ready to destroy this place, man, and all wicked people that are in it, you see. So I'm actually go grab this precept as well, because like I said, there's an order to everything, man. The way that Yahweh Shai set the order, and the man is the leader, man. You see, when it comes to the woman, of course. But this is 1 Corinthians 11, verse 3, right? Or chapter 11, verse 3. It says, but I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So over the man is our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, right? And the head of the woman is the man, you see. Simple and plain. And the head of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai is Yahweh, which is the heavenly Father, right? And I'm going to go down to verse 8. It says, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man, right? Verse 9, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So as I just read right there, the woman was created to be a helpmate, to be a servant unto the man, you see. But like I said, with this devil being in power and all of these different ideologies that he's ultimately put inside of the mind of you women, you believe differently. But like I said, we're getting ready to come into some times where Yahweh Shai is about to show you women ultimately why you need a man, you see, and why it's not meant for you to lead, you see. And that's what a lot of you are about to wake up to real soon, man, But I'm actually grab this precept as well, because this is a good one. This is Proverbs chapter 9, and I'm going to read verse 13, right? Getting straight to the point. It said a foolish woman is clamorous, right? And we're going to look at that word clamorous, which ultimately it goes into being loud, big mouth, arrogant, you see, belligerent, proud, right? It says she is simple and know of nothing. And that's a lot of you women here in America, man, especially the so-called black woman, right? And you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, really all of the women of our nation, the 2/3 of them, I should say, this is their mindset. You see, they're very clamorous, very loud. You see, they're simple as hell. They don't know anything and they think everything revolves around them. But like I said, man, a rude awakening is coming to you people. And I'm going to keep saying it because that's what the Lord is about to do, man. Because of the pride of you people, man. Because of the arrogancy, because of the, high-minded behavior that a lot of you people have. Hey, the Lord is about to punish you people, man. You see? And it's going to be hilarious when it happens. You see? This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 26, verse 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonoreth him in her pride, right, shall be counted ungodly of all. And that's what a lot of you women are, proud as hell, full of yourselves, man. You see, and like I said, that comes from the philosophies that were given unto you by the so-called white man, the devil. You see, you drunken off of that wine, that Babylon juice that he gave a lot of you women. You see, being independent, feminist, being, all of these different things that he allows you to be, you see. And this is why ultimately women don't deserve liberty. You see, because once you give women liberty, and this is what you get, a society full of people like this, man, with the mindset that they have, right? But we know all of this goes according to prophecy. You see, these things are going to happen, and they are happening because the Lord said that a woman, right? I'm going to grab that. And this is ultimately what we see happening. But that doesn't mean just because, women are in high positions and things of that nature that ultimately they're superior or they're better than a man. You see, that's not what it's saying. This is Jeremiah 31 and verse 22. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, and this is that new thing that we see happening. A woman shall compass a man, right? And that's because, like I said, ultimately this world, the way that it was set up for women to get ahead, you see, and, be more successful basically than a man. So that's why ultimately a lot of these women have the mindset that they have where they feel as though, men should serve them and that, men should bow down and do all of the things in which it is that they ultimately say. You see, all of that came from, the philosophies of this devil, man. You see, that Babylonian juice that he's got these people drunk off. But like I said, we're getting ready to come into the times where we're going to see if you, if you're, you independent and you ultimately can make it on your own, you see, or if a man is not the leader. We're going to see in these times that the Lord is about to bring, whether if that's true or not. And like I said, that's why a lot of you women soon come are about to be humble during these times of Jacob's trouble, during all of the hell and the destruction that Yahweh Shem Yahushua soon is about to unleash upon the earth, man. Right. And we're going to get back into the video, you see. So bear with me while I actually pull it up. Right.
Men need to be guided and led throughout their whole life. It never stops. It never ends. And men have been flipping the script, telling us we're supposed to be submissive and obedient to them. And for the most part, we have been. Look what they've done. The evidence is right in front of your face. A man that is not submissive and obedient to women has no true purpose on this planet. And that's why
right. And you hear what it is she's saying. And like I said, women like this, they ain't going to make it in the times the Lord is about to bring, you see. Hey, women like this is just, saying it truthfully. They're going to die, man. You see, because people like this, you can't tell them anything. They're proud. They already got their opinion. Their mind is already made up. This is really what these people believe, you see. And that's why the Lord is about to make a believer out of these people by bringing judgment upon them, man. You see, people like this are going to be destroyed, man. You see, because the hopeful elect lady, they're not moving in the spirit like this. You see, they know ultimately that they need a head, which is the man. You see, they're not in the spirit of thinking that they don't need a man and that they're in control over the man and things like that. The scriptures tells us that the woman shall not usurp authority over the man, you see. But like I said, in this place, America, that's what they promote. You see, that's what they push out. Oh, yeah, a woman can be over a man and, a woman is better than a man and the man supposed to serve the woman. You see all of that backwards madness, man. And that's why the Lord about to destroy this place, America, man, because of the behavior and the ideologies and everything that's happening in this place, man. This place is just extremely wicked, man. You see? So I'm going to actually go to this precept right here because, like I said, we're getting ready to come into some very horrible times, man. And a lot of you women with the mindset of this woman, you're going to see real soon if a man, is not supposed to be your head, or if a man is not created to be over you. You see, you're about to get a rude awakening soon come, man. Right? So this is Isaiah chapter 32, and I'm going to read verse 2. It said, and a man, which is talking about an elect man of the nation of Israel, shall be as a hiding place from the wind, right? And a covert from the tempest. And what is that talking about? That's talking about ultimately these evil times that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is getting ready to bring upon the earth. You see, an elect man of the nation of Israel is going to be a hiding place for you women out there, man. You see, because ultimately you're not going to be able to make it through these times in which it is we're coming to on your own, man. You see that feminism mindset and that, oh, I'm tough, I can do it all by myself, I don't need a man. A lot of you women that's going into these times we coming into with that mindset, you're going to die. You see, the Lord is going to judge you, man. You see, you don't want to get in line. You don't want to do things that are right. You don't want to be submissive to a man. You want to be rebellious. You want to be clamorous. You want to be, hard-headed, basically, right? Guess what? A lot of you women are going to die, right? It just is what it is. And it says, as rivers of waters in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, you see. So like I said, a man of the Lord, an elect man, you see, he's going to be that refuge in these times we're coming into, man. You see, we're going to see if a man not important in that day. We're going to see if a man is supposed to be being led by a woman in these times to come. We're going to see, man. You see? And this is Isaiah chapter 13. And I'm going to start at verse 12, right? Getting straight to the point. It says, I'm going to start at verse 11, right? It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible, right? Verse 12, I will make a man, right, an elect man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, right? So like I said, we're getting ready to come into the times where, hey, the Lord has elect men out here, man, and he's going to make them that fine gold, you see, in these perilous times that are ultimately coming. You see, and like I said, you women, and we know the elect women, they're going to fall in line anyway, you see. So this video is not for you elect sisters out there that are sincere, that are trying, that know your role, you see. But this is for the 2/3 of our women, man, that have this Americanized mindset, man, that think the way that this woman think. Hey, your ass gonna die, you see. And that just is what it is. We ain't sugarcoating it. We not sparing nobody feelings. Hey, women that think like this woman right here in this video that I'm gonna keep playing, they're going to be judged, man, in these times of Jacob's trouble. The Lord going to allow all type of evils to come upon you people, man. You see, and it's because of your behavior, man, because of your mindset, because of your lifestyle, the way that you live. You see, you people's behavior, man. That's why the Lord is about to really mess a lot of you people up, man, And so be it. Like I said before, you people deserve it, man. You see, we don't feel no bad or no sympathy for what the Lord is about to do upon you wicked niggas and you wicked women. You see, it is what it is, right? So I'm actually grab this precept as well, right, through the Spirit. So bear with me. And like I said, a lot of this stuff comes from pride, man. That's really where a lot of these emotions and mindsets and these, things that people say out of their mouth, this comes from a place of pride, man. That's really where it stems from, you see. But like I said, that pride is about to come to a cease real soon in this place, man. You see, amongst you men, amongst you women, amongst all of you people, man, especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians that are not trying to seek Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. The Lord is about to mess you people up, man. You see? So, I'm going to grab this precept, right? So bear with me. This is, grab that. This is Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. You see, so these are the times that we're getting ready to come into where the Lord is about to bring nothing but evils upon you people, man. 2/3 men, 2/3 women, heathens, anybody that's not of the Lord's elect, man. And we're going to see for you women out there that's independent, if you can make it through these times without a man. We're going to see if you can do it all by yourself. We're going to see if you was created to be a leader. You see, telling you, man, it's about to be ugly for you people, man, And I'm actually go to this because women like her, man, in these times we coming into, hey, they going to be getting ravished, man. The Lord going to be allowing women like that can't keep their damn mouth closed. You're going to be getting, just abused in these times, man. The Lord is really about to, man, words can't even explain it. Right. But I'm going to go to that. This is Zechariah chapter 14. And I'm going to start at verse 2, right? It says, "For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken and the houses rifled," which means vandalized, right? "And the women ravished," right? "And half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city." So like I just read up in the precept, you see a lot of you women out there that don't need a head. You don't need a man. You see, you don't want to submit. Guess what? Your ass going to be ravished. You see, you're going to be taken advantage of in these times. But remember what you said, though. You don't need a man. Remember what you said. You were created to be the leader. So allow those thoughts to be running through you women's mind when the Lord judging your ass, man. You see? And Salakia for all of the, rude speech. But I mean, hey, we're tired of you people, man. And you people about to be dealt with, man. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that just is what it is, But we're going to get back into this video. And, yeah, we're going to get into it.
Why the earth is spitting them out. That's why they are destroying themselves. This is why they are continuously spiraling downward into deeper depths of depravity, because they do not have accountability and responsibility towards women in their life, especially the black man to the black woman. They are not supposed to be running around creating ideas of what they think they're supposed to be doing on this planet. They were never equipped for all of that. That's why they have a Y chromosome and not 2 X's. They are naturally incomplete. They were designed to receive continuous instruction. And when men listen, obey, they are...
Yep, men were created to, fear and reverence Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men. You see, that's what we were created to do. You see, to serve the Lord first and to do the things in which it is that he requires of us to do. You see, we wasn't created to serve no damn women, man. You see, but like I said, this is what you women think, man. You see, this is y'all mindset, a lot of you, but like I said, that's about to change real soon, right?
The happiest men are men that are submissive to women. Look around you. You never see those men on social media complaining about women. They're living the good life. And they don't go around trying to tell other men that that is the key to happiness. Listen to your woman. Be obedient to the women in your life. Your life will turn out better. You will feel better about yourself. You will have a sense of duty and fulfillment. Them men that's doing that don't waste their time telling that to most other men, because they know most men are hard-headed and childish, and they don't want to listen. Their egos and their sense of self is too fragile, too easily shattered to listen. And that's why those type of men will get around more dominant men and be dominated by those men, because they are looking for something to be submissive to. Otherwise, you're going to continue to destroy yourself, and nobody is coming to save you.
Fucking joke. Somebody tell me this is a fucking joke. Tell me, somebody. Is it a joke?
And what the brother put at the ending of the video was actually a funny way to end that video off, because that's exactly what it was. Hilarious. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much everything I had to say with today's video. Avaratazai, pray be edifying to you brothers and sisters that may come across it. With that being said, we're going to end the lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well and that teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. To the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect, shalom. You black women are through.